This is the Night Wolf howling at you, and today we're going to take a look at the Marauders 2-pack for G.I. Joe Classified with Low Light and the Spirit Iron Knife and Night Owl. These are, of course, recolors of just the original releases. Low Light being the only one of the two that I've actually opened. I do have Spirit, I just haven't done anything with him. On the side, we get some nice little side shots of the two. On this side, we just get like the information crap. And on the back, we get some product shots. So let's go ahead and open this sucker up. For today's review, we will be taking a look at Low Light. Not gonna lie, we're kind of like guessing at what goes with the different figures, by the way. And just a reminder that the Mad Marauders were actually called Slaughter's Marauders at one point when they came out. Now, for whatever reason, though, Low Light here comes with a combination. Well, he doesn't come with any of his own equipment, basically. I guess, for all intents and purposes. He comes mostly with, he's got tunnel rats loadout here for the most part. We got the two flashlights and tunnel rat's backpack. We got tunnel rat's equipment bag. We got the infrared goggles. We got Low Light's regular goggles. We do have a communications device, which looks like it just slides into here. We have a big old knife, which slides over into here. And of course, we have a I guess it's another design for a sniper rifle, but with the cartridges here on the bottom, it looks like it. I don't know what it shoots off, to be honest with you. I also don't know why they didn't give us his regular kit, you know, with his actual sniper equipment. And in this case, I believe the first time we saw this was actually with the Snowbats. But on the plus side, it is designed to actually hold on to him kind of nicely like that. You guys face sculpt. I think in the show they had talked about how he suffers from nightmares all the time. And I think his face does have those kind of darkened eyes that make it look like he does not sleep a lot. But his overall coloring is the Marauders coloring, although not as well defined as with Sergeant Slaughter. We do have his regular goggles. Let's see how well the night vision ones fit on his head. It's a tight fit because of his beanie. But there you go. Oddly enough, while it is hard to get the top part on for the beanie, it sits really probably the best on its eyes that I've seen any of them in the past. But this is Low Light, and Low Light wears, goggles all the time. So let's go ahead and stick his goggles on. Looking good, Low Light. Articulation-wise, he's got the G.I. Joe chicken neck. There's no hinge on his neck. Just the ball joint that spins around and up and down with a little double stick in there that kind of has a little bit of extra leeway. So, the usual. Ab crunch. Arm hinges up and down. There is a nice butterfly joint in there, and it works pretty well. We can spin the arm all the way around. Double jointed elbows. Spin at the wrist, and the up and down articulation on the wrist, which is really hard to move on this figure. There, we got it down. And we almost got it up. That sounds like a personal problem, too. Spin at the waist. Blah. We have the spin at the waist. And we can schmoze them all around like this. I don't know if that was a real word I just said, but whatever. Drop down hips. Drop down hips. Spin. We do have a double jointed knee as per normal with the G.I. Joe Classified series. So we got a spin at the boot cut, hinge at the ankle, and we can spin the foot all around. I'm kind of curious to see how well this works. There we go. So I don't know. The flashlights are, got the blue tint on them. They probably should have had red, maybe, or well, maybe the blues to go with his goggles. I don't know. Generally speaking, though, if you're using lights at night, you usually use like a red light so that you don't fully lose your night vision. Overall, I guess I'm not really the biggest fan of the Marauders paint scheme. At the same time, I feel like they didn't use a whole lot of that paint scheme either here. This feels like they were almost like they were trying to do Night Force and Marauders together. And I've seen this, for sale, but I've never picked it up. Or the original version, I mean, not obviously I picked this one up. But the original release in I think it was the 4-inch line actually that had the Marauders. Quick note, the Marauders were actually in the 3 3/4 inch line. Low light, Night Spotter. File name, MacBride Cooper G. Primary military specialty, Night Spotter. Secondary military specialty, Marksmanship Instructor. Birthplace, Crosby, New Mexico. Grade E6. As a child in New Mexico, Lowlight was afraid of the dark, timid with animals, and shy of loud noises, until one precarious hunting expedition with his father. Lowlight somehow lost his way in the impenetrable darkness. He wasn't found until 3 weeks later with his flashlight, a .22 caliber rifle, and a grin from ear to ear. 10 years later, he became an instructor for the Army Gunnery School at Fort Benning. Lowlight is also a self-taught expert on image intensification. The Sarge likes to have Lowlight along during nighttime missions. It's amazing to watch him guide the Marauders to their destination behind enemy lines, complete their objective, then get them out of there, all under the blanket of pure blackness. It's crazy, but Lowlight sees better in the dark than he does in the light. So if you enjoyed my review here of Lowlight in the Marauders section, please feel free to hit that like button, or snipe that like button, considering who we've got here. And if you want to see more of my nonsense, please feel free to subscribe. I think I will link this to, I believe I put out the Lowlight review a while ago, so I'll link to that. I believe that one had a lot of audio problems, though, because I had different equipment back then. And unfortunately, since I haven't reviewed the original Spirit release, I can't really link to that one. So maybe at some future point when I do that review, I'll add an additional link to this. But I thank you for watching. Peace and love.